out of curiosity, I'm Gary who? What am I?
Papa Thompson. Papa Thompson.
Nice. Hi, I'm Gary. You know Ryan and whoever else.
What's my name?
Murray.
You're Brian Edwards.
Nice. Edwards. Hi, everybody. Houston, are you having a good Saturday? Has it been amazing so far? Matt, I don't think you've had the benefit of getting the full feel of this room. Give me a run down the aisle there, buddy. You're gonna dig this. This is a long,
Matt Cohen, ladies and gentlemen. Look at his big muscles.
Give me a little going down the aisle music. Which boys? 1, 2, 3, I'm not even going down the aisle.
Bring it on back home, man.
All right, here it comes.
Here he comes.
Coming back down the
Skipping.
aisle. Going. Give me down the aisle. Going. Give me down the aisle. Going. So awesome. One more time.
Sweating. And that's all our time.
Thank you very much. It's a big room, man.
It's a big room.
And the Houston crowd, by the way, you guys are off the chain. This crowd,
you know what they say about big rooms, Rich?
Yeah.
They make big yells.
Yeah.
We've all been talking about it backstage, how impressed we've all been with this Houston audience. You guys have been amazing.
So, oh man, Sebastian said, the crowd.
Oh man, the crowd, man.
So great. There's so many girls. So many girls there.
I like how many hangovers are in the first 10 rows. Not quite here yet. A lot of empty chairs there.
A lot of people on the Matt Cohen schedule.
Yeah.
You know, wake up at noon, work out, go to sleep, wake back up,
Get a mud peel.
exfoliate. Yeah. Rubbed down by a hottie. Come here to a panel with us. That's the airtight Cohen.
Look at the sign, guys. We came for Rob, Dick, and the chest.
There it is, the chest. I'm assuming I'm the Dick? Yeah.
So I guess I'm Rob.
You're right, you must be
Process of
Rob.
elimination, I must be.
This is exciting, and because we finally, I feel like we finally branded ourselves enough. We've been doing panels together. We finally earned the right, in the eyes of creation, to have a photo of the 300 Lineheads. It took years, but we finally have arrived, and we have our own nickname. Well, the photo op has its own nickname, R2M. It's not Rich, Rob, and Matt. That's, you know,
It's R2M.
It's R2M.
R2M.
Right. I get my own letter. Here's your own letter, yeah.
We have to share.
We have to share.
That's why it's Rob, Dick, and the chest. Yeah, that's exciting. I want one.
You can't afford it.
I don't.
Let's get into it, guys. Shall we just dive into some questions? Go.
Well, sure, we might as well answer some questions.
Over here. Do the anti-Sebastian. Want to start, Matt?
Let's go. Let's have a question.
Hello. My question is for all three of y'all. If you could describe each other as Disney princesses,
If we could describe each other as Disney princesses.
Right, so who would you be, Matt?
I have a limited knowledge of Disney princesses, but I'm going to go with Oscar Chow. Isn't he a Disney? Or describe.
Oscar Chow really is going to have his own Disney princess spin-off.
I think you're Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine.
You're so Jasmine to me.
Okay.
One of the hottest Disney princesses there is.
All right. Would you like to go on a magic carpet ride later?
Sounds dirty.
Not so fast, Maddie. And you're the icy one from.
I'm Elsa. That makes sense. Who's the most neurotic? Does Woody Allen have sort of a princess? I feel like. Who's the most neurotic?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. Okay.
Yeah. The crazy one who lives in a tower.
And I'm Let It Go.
You're the icy, no feeling one who doesn't really.
Who lets it go? Let it go. Let it go. Cold never bothered me anyway.
There you go.
Everything seems small. 5, 6, and more than one control me. Can't get to me at all. Don't let them in. Don't let them see. Dude, I can
like
sing.
a Rocky or a Karate Kid
Yeah.
montage. It was like, you're the best! You're the best!
Let it go! Let it go!
Let it go! Drop it!
Let it seriously, let it go! You've been harboring that for years. Let it go.
Please go, Buzz. Kids be blowing dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing ever so does in summer. My hand, my stove against the burn and sand, probably getting gloriously tan in summer. I have children. These are the. Did we answer the question?
Well, no, now we're just on a monologue.
Note to self, let's get a frozen medley for this. Yeah. All right, we'll get a question over here. Yeah, buddy.
Hello, boys.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Richard. I brought somebody up here for you.
She looks like me if Rapunzel and I had the me with nice hair.
Yeah.
You look fabulous.
Okay, this is for our three of you.
Okay.
If Chuck could write a fan fiction about John Winchester and Gabriel, what would it be about?
If Chuck wrote fan
Shipping.
fiction about you guys.
It'd be script. It'd be a lot of shipping. You'd work at UPS, and I'd work at FedEx, and always be shipping.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah.
What would the fan fiction say? I mean, read us a paragraph of the fan fiction you would write of all of us together.
Open on a post office.
Right.
And I'm working at the post office.
Right.
Chuck is working at the post office. While, and here comes young Michael. And here he comes walking. Oh, he's got a package to send.
I bet he does. I bet he does.
And just at the same time, oh, here comes Gabriel. The trickster holding his package. It's a big, big package.
Thank you. Thank you, Robin.
This is clearly a work of fiction.
Yeah. Can I get my cumbersome package through the door? I mean,
It's not that big of a package.
I don't know.
And you just the downsize. And you both want to ship it.
It's a small
We're
flat.
gonna ship those packages.
I'm sorry, we lost Gabriel. We just lost him. And are we still doing the bit?
Are we still doing the bid package?
And then they ship it. They ship it.
There you go.
Nice. Well done. A lot of packages. Usually we save the homoeroticism for about 10 minutes into the panel.
What's amazing
Not today.
there was a time where we were like, hey, come on, watch it with the and now we're like, we go right into it. So, we're all couples together.
Oh, listen, if you can't beat them, join them, you know what I'm saying?
Hi there.
Hi. I just wanted to ask Bob what it was like working on the set of Waiting.
Waiting?
Yes.
Super fun.
Classic indie comedy Waiting.
Yeah, it was super fun. It was like, that cast was like kind of a dream cast, but none of us knew that movie was gonna do anything. We were like, well, probably no one's ever gonna see this. But we were in New Orleans for like 2 months, so it was just, we were living that life. Even when we weren't shooting, yeah, for 2 months. So like we'd finish and then we'd all go out in New Orleans and drink our faces off. But yeah, we all became great friends. Those are still like some great friends of mine and great people. So yeah, it was fun. And then when it actually like people who worked at restaurants really loved it and still do, that makes me happy because it was a good time.
I just rewatched it because I'd seen it in the theaters because Dane Cook was my favorite comedian at the time. So you're actually the first supernatural person I ever saw because of that movie.
Awesome. Very cool.
Hold on. If you haven't seen Waiting, it's like the Office space of restaurants. I mean, it's a classic movie. Classic movie. It's a great movie.
Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris and Justin Long. It's a good. And Dane Cook.
And the goat.
Robbie, you want to do the goat? Real quick?
Want to go?
Want to do the goat? Show the kids the goat.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome.
The goat, folks.
No? You want to boys play a little show the goat music? Or you gonna?
Or the bat wing.
You want to do bat wing? Boys, a little bat wing?
No.
5, 6, 7.
Clearly, I am a Waiting fan.
Yeah, you are.
Nobody's done their homework. You, young lady.
My question is for all of y'all. It's
Fabulous.
out of all the guys in the supernatural crew, who do you think is the most attractive?
Who's the most attractive supernatural guy? Funny enough, we were just playing F, Marry, Kill with Jared, Jensen, and Misha backstage. F, Mary, kill, Jared, Jensen, or Misha.
Ah, jeez. I mean, I can't kill one
I know,
of them.
it's a bummer,
But you can, because more than likely they'll come back to life.
Right.
I mean, so I gotta marry Misha.
Right. Yeah.
I gotta have sex with Jensen, but I can't kill Jared. If Jared promises me that he'll come back, because I don't want there tomorrow to be like, so Rob said he'd kill you, Jared. I don't want an answer to that. Jared, what I meant was,
You need to let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go.
okay, we know you have children, you've seen the movie.
Rich.
Wait, what about you? First of all, my first name that popped in my head to the answer to the question was Matt Cohen, who's the best looking person. I'm not just saying that because you're here. I think you're quite the specimen.
What is it about me that makes me such a specimen?
I don't know much about your body.
Oh, come on.
Your chiseled muscles and chesticles.
This is a safe place. This is the trust tree. Tell
Yeah.
me more.
It's just between you guys and,
Why am I the only one answering the question? Who do you want? Who do you think's attractive?
I like the dudes.
You don't like dudes. You're such a jerk. That's so typical you with me, by the way. Come on, tell the people. Who would you? Come on, I know, we know. Who would you? I think Matt's best friend. What about you? I don't like dudes. And you just answered the question, so next.
There's nothing that brings me more joy than Rob's imitation of me, which he doesn't just do here on stage. Our green room is an onslaught of him imitating me, everything that happens. Gosh darn, it's funny. Hilarious.
So F, Mary, kill, Rich.
I would go with, we're still doing Jared, Jensen, Misha? Oh boy, it's not gonna be pretty.
It's not gonna be pretty at all.
Thinking marry Jared. I'd probably, it's brutal, it's bloodbath. But I'd probably F Jensen and kill Misha. Hey, I'm not happy about it either. These are lean times.
Hey, you know what we both have in common?
Someone's gotta go.
We both have Jensen.
Great, I just got sloppy seconds. Should have answered first. All right, Matt.
What about you?
It's on the end, dude.
Let's see. I'd have to marry Misha also. I have no explanation for why.
No, but he seems like he's in for the long haul.
Like it would last.
I would have to kill Jared just for the challenge of trying.
Yeah. Speak to Osric, by the way.
Yeah. Master Chow has
Over the
given me
shoulder.
all the techniques I need to defeat the mammoth beast. And I would have to F Jensen because I'd love to tie him up with one of his scarves.
Scarf.
Looks like we got a hot Jensen foursome coming up,
Yeah.
fellas.
Poor Jensen.
Poor Jensen.
Somebody quickly text him and tell him not to wear a scarf tomorrow. Tweet Jensen quickly.
I don't know about you, but I, for one, would never want to see that.
All right, you. I think we've damaged our reputation enough for one panel. Let's move on.
Hi.
Hi, guys. My question's for you, Matt. For John, did you get your character most from Jensen and Jared or from Jeff?
I got my character from Jeffrey D. Morgan. I watched his episodes of Supernatural, but more of his stuff from Grey's Anatomy, being that my performance was supposed to precede his. Basically, guys, Jeffrey D. Morgan, even though he filmed his episodes before me, he should have been trying to be more like me, because I was thinking of him. And if he comes to Las Vegas, which he's supposed to, I'll never say that again. I hope nobody's recording this for YouTube.
No,
Yeah,
never.
so I thought he played naive, innocent, character in Grey's Anatomy. So Denny was his name. So that being said, Jensen and Jared both did give me some insight on how to work Michael to coincide with Jared's Lucifer. Because those episodes hadn't aired yet, so they showed it to me. Yada, yada, yada. No jokes in this answer.
Hey, Matt, here's a question. He is coming to Vegas, so I understand.
He is coming to Vegas.
Are you guys doing anything, like photographs, panel, anything together, you two?
I really hope so.
I hope so too.
Creation.
I hope there's a photo op with you and Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, who out there would like to see young John, older John photo op? Me too! I really fanboyed hard for him.
You, right there. Where's the microphone? There's no mic.
My question is for you, and as the trickster,
Yes?
what was your favorite show that you put Sam and Dean into?
Well, it's hard not to enjoy the Japanese game show. But I think one of the ones that I thought, they did a great job of mimicking the show. The CSI was funny. But I was a big fan of the Knight Rider ripoff. And part of the reason why I loved that is because the way they structured the episode, you kind of thought the bit was over. And then suddenly they do that montage of the car, and the car was Jared's talking. It was very cleverly done. So I'm going to go with that one.
This is a great episode.
Yeah,
It's one of the genius episodes.
it's a well done episode, very clever. Cleverly written, cleverly shot.
There's just one part I'd change.
I know, let me guess. Yep, thought so.
No, never.
Hi there.
Hi!
Is that a polar bear on your head?
It's a polar bear and it's really soft.
That's nice. I love
Aw.
I do too. It's great. My question is actually for you, Matt. And you could be any of the other Winchester boys besides John. Who would you be?
If I could be any of the other Winchester boys.
How many others are there? Three?
Four.
One of them's kind of like the oldest brother and the Cunningham brother.
Ben Cunningham,
Everybody
who's in the pilot and gone.
I would have to go with Henry in hopes to get some of Gil's singing expertise. You guys thought I was going to say Jensen or Jared, but I can't because really, I made those two.
And you're effing one of them, and that would be weird.
Every boy wants to be his dad.
Yes.
Sure.
I mean,
Young lady.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering for anyone can answer. If you could create your own monster for the show, what would it be called? How would it kill? And how would you kill it?
Anybody can answer this?
Anyone can answer.
Billy? I want to know what monster you would create, what would it be called, and how you would kill it? How would you kill it?
How would you kill it? How would you kill it?
Okay.
It would be a fluffernuffus.
Fluff it up, yes.
You kill it with lollipop.
Kill it with a lollipop. The name?
How would it?
How would you kill it?
With a lollipop.
You would kill it with a lollipop?
Yeah, you'd have to-
But then how would that monster be killing? What's his dark power?
It blows sugar up your nose.
Very 1980s. Good answer, Billy. Nicely done. You.
Hi. I was wondering, since pretty much all of your, all three of y'all's characters except for Chuck are gonna come back, because I really want Chuck back.
Wait, you heard it here. Wait a minute first. Chuck, you don't think Chuck's gonna come back?
Are all the characters, are Gabriel and Michael gonna come back? Because Michael's in the cage and Gabriel's dead.
Are you asking if we're gonna come back?
No, are they gonna come back in the show? Are they gonna come back?
We're gonna tell you that whatever we say to you would be a lie. Because if I say no, maybe I'm lying and it's yes. But if I say yes, maybe I'm lying and it's a no. If I say no, maybe I'm being serious and it's a no. If I say yes, maybe I mean it and it's a yes. We're not gonna tell you. Because that would kill any surprise. So for the record, I will say yes, 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 but you don't know if I'm being serious or not. You don't want spoilers. You don't want spoiler alerts. You don't want spoilers. We don't do that at this show. Go to Vampire Diaries, you want spoilers. They'll spoil all kinds of crap. Not us. Not here. Not now. That's for later.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question for the
three of you.
Yes.
And it's just, what were your first impressions of one another?
I got a Rob. Yeah, okay. I thought Rob was a big jerk because I met Rob countless times, and every time we met him, he would not remember that we'd met. And I was a fan. I knew Rob. Rob and I were, the same age, same kind of bracket in the acting world, so I'd been around him a lot. I'd seen his work. I'd been to a pilot taping where he was the star of the show. I was a fan of his work. So I'd run into Rob, and we had a lot of mutual friends, too. And I would see him, and the first time I introduced myself and said, hey, it's nice to meet you, really good work. Next time I see him, I'm like, hey, Rob, it's Rich. He's like, I haven't had the pleasure. I'm like, Richard, it's not at school, it's nice to meet you. Again, I see him, I'm like, hey, now we're doing Supernatural. Okay, so now I met him at a pilot taping. Now we're both doing the show, and I've seen his episodes, and so I see him. I'm like, hey, man, great work on Supernatural. And he's like, hey, you? And I'm like, Richard, we've met a few times, but whatever, never mind. He's like, I recall.
No, I remember that. I remember.
Yeah, I keep telling the story. Excited here. Then we go to a movie theater. My wife and I go to a movie theater, and there's a little bar restaurant upstairs, and I sit down at the table, and the only other people in the joint, the other table, Rob and his wife. And I look over and I see Rob. His wife like, oh yeah, that's that guy. Yeah, Robbie, he's a good actor. And my wife's like, you know him? I'm like, yeah, no, he never remembers me. I'm not gonna bother him. I went to the bar, got a drink. Bartender's like, hey, you're in Supernatural. I'm like, I am. He goes, isn't that guy in Supernatural? And I go, yeah, sure. He's like, why aren't you two talking to each other? I'm like, he never remembers me. The jerk hole never knows who I am, so I'm done.
It's a great word fan fiction there, but I didn't.
That's what you sound like. You don't recall? A beach? No. Doesn't ring a bell.
I remember.
What do you want me to sign?
No. No, I just, I remember, I didn't know maybe remember your name, but I remember seeing you from back in the commercial days. We were in commercial auditions together. But then I
love watching him try to dig himself out of this. I recall there was a time when I'm pretty sure that's not true, Rich. That story's not accurate.
That's why when I finally did officially meet him, I feel like it was at a convention in Burbank.
Yeah.
And you're a little cold to me. I was like,
Let's just say I was over
hey, man. Yeah, my band's playing tonight. You're like, not for me. Don't love music.
I was thrilled to meet these guys, but I was like, whatever. We've gone down this road. I know how the story ends. Next time I show up, hey, your band was great. I don't think I'm wrong. I know. Matt and I met at a convention when we were paired together to do host karaoke. The first time we ever got slotted to do that.
I had that on film, just that.
Oh no, I'll tell you exactly how it went. We met that day and we had a meet and greet, a private meet and greet. I think it was Rich and I, and he's like, you know what, Matt, let's take everybody to the bar. Let's take the whole group to the bar. I was like, oh, that sounds awesome, a social gathering. Maybe we'll have some drinks. Sit down with like 25 people next to the bar. Rich goes, bartender, bring us a menu. Everybody, order what you want. Put it on this tab. Let's fast forward to the end of that meet and greet. Don't worry about it, guys. I got the bill. This is Rich. He grabs the bill. 30% tip. Yeah, perfect. Got it. Gone. Go to check out of the hotel next day.
Yes, I did.
True story.
Yes, I did. But that's not when we met, though.
What a jerk!
Rich charged all the drinks to my room.
I did.
You are such a jerk.
I did.
No, he's right. That wasn't the first time we met. It was the second time.
No, because we had done the karaoke thing together. That's where, because Matt and I, when Matt and I started doing karaoke, it would be in this room with about 9 people in it, and so he and I sort of survived that hell and turned it into the rockin' party it is now. And that's when we really met and got to hanging out. That's why I felt comfortable charging $144 to your room. I'm pretty sure that was the total. I recall it being.
I'm pretty sure you're dead on.
I'm pretty sure. I remember thinking it was very expensive and me going, this is great.
My first meeting with Robbie was much better. We met. I think we were all hanging pre-game for karaoke, and it went something like, he walked into the room, we were standing out on the balcony. I looked at his shoes and I was like, you wear Converse. And he was like, you wear Converse. And I was like, do you want to be best friends? And that was it.
The rest is shipping history.
He didn't call me Benedict. It was great.
He's very memorable. Never forget.
Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I live. And you wonder why I'm not nice to him on stage. You wonder. Because backstage, he's an a-hole. Here you go.
Hi, Richard.
Hello.
The first thing I wanted to say is I wanted to thank you because of our brief personal interactions yesterday in person and in Twitter. For the first time, you've actually made me feel like I'm not entirely worthless and that I might actually be somebody.
Ah, jeez. You shouldn't feel that way regardless if I reach out to you or not. I'm happy that made you feel special, but you people are awesome. We're lucky to be in your company. We are just fortunate to be here. So I'm sorry that you're having a rough patch, but it was my pleasure, and I appreciate the video you made.
I really thank you. I've never had anybody make me feel that way, and for you to just not even know me from anybody else and make me feel that way, I really appreciate it.
You know what this girl needs, Robbie? Come with me.
Take your talk. Come with me.
You need some damn loving, right?
Here we go. That's Matt Cohen style. That's his move. As you can see, here's the thing. I love that you appreciate that it was fun for you and all that, but listen, everybody goes through rough patches. There's not anybody involved in this show from the top down who hasn't gone through a dark period, who hasn't had a rough patch, who hasn't felt bad about themselves, who hasn't had relationship problems, personal problems, you name it. And so we're all those people sharing the experience. We have a different job than you, that's it. It's the only reason why we're standing here with microphones, is our occupation. Beyond that, we're all people fighting the same battles, the same, enjoying the same joys and suffering through the same pains. So you're never alone. You're always with somebody. You're always.
Look at your family. This is your functionally dysfunctional family. We're all together in this.
We're all coming over for Christmas dinner, so the folding chairs.
Anyway, I do have a question, I promise. I'm sorry, I just needed to get that done.
No problem.
I just wanted to ask you if you could tell us anything about Gabriel's backstory, since we haven't had anything. If you could tell us, is that a vessel, or did he create the meat suit?
No, this is all, of course, obviously all theory, but my theory is that it is a vessel. So, he didn't create the meat suit. Loki took that meat suit and was trickstering around in that meat suit. A dashing young man who began his career as a pastry chef in the heartland before being ejected from his own being and his skin being taken over by the trickster. Now, the trickster wreaked havoc until Gabriel, avoiding family issues, decided he wanted to skirt his responsibility and go into witness protection. So, he decided the best way to do that and be able to kill people at will and do the things he wanted to do. He couldn't do it as an archangel, so he decided he could do it if he were seen as Loki. So, he found Loki, dressed in my meat suit, kicked Loki out of the meat suit, locked him up somewhere, took over the meat suit, and continued on his path of pretending to be Loki. Pretending to be Loki. So that when he went to hammer the gods and all the pagan gods saw him, they were thinking they're seeing the trickster because he's wearing the same outfit. Which means, to me, that somewhere in a cage, in the supernatural canon of characters, Loki is still alive, being held captive. So I always say one of my dreams, of course Rob makes fun of this because it's me versus me, but I would love to see him escape and Gabriel and Loki have to battle it out to see who has rights to the meat suit. That's my theory. It's not a vessel he made up, it's a vessel that he actually took over.
In an episode written
by me
and directed by Richard Speight Jr.
That's a really complicated and messed up story, but I love it.
Thank you. Welcome to my head. Thank you very much. You.
Hello.
Hi.
My question is, in changing channels, or are there similar episodes where you've got Jensen by his shirt and you're tossing him into doors? I'm wondering if there is actual force behind that, and how many times you have accidentally or intentionally thrown him on his face.
I'll answer the last part of the question first. None. Zero. No times. The weird thing is, the stage, stage combat like that is always carefully orchestrated. And in this case, it was orchestrated by Jensen. When you're doing a fight sequence, the person receiving the blow is who sells the hit. So in his case, even though I was grabbing him and flinging him around, he was kind of spinning on his own axis. So in many ways, I just was going for a ride on the Jensen coaster. I grabbed onto him, and then we sort of started the move, and then he sort of spun himself around so he could control his own. Because I actually did that. Even somebody, even though he's a lot bigger than me, if I did that and shoved him to a wall, he could actually hurt him. But him doing it to himself, he could time his own blow. So we didn't actually ever screw it up because he was in charge of doing it to himself. So there you go. It was all safe. No Jensens were harmed in the filming of that. Everybody was sure. Why did everybody leave? Did we go through? What happened, everybody? Did we annoy you? Did we make you angry? Is it out of time?
We always have time.
We don't have to get off until Rich and Rob come on stage to play a song.
Speed round.
We were going to do speed round, but our...
I just want to say thank you for the sign, girls.
The sign's great. The sign's great. Thank you very
ladies.
much. I love it.
We love you.
All right, so this is our last question. Here we go. Last question. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. R2M panel. Last question. Yada-da. Yada-da. Last question. Don't want to take too much time, so here we go. For the question. For Rob and Rich and Matt.
I'm Cindy. I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite pose to do with the band in a photo op, and could you show us?
Favorite pose?
Favorite pose in a photo op, and if we could show her.
Okay, we'll do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's our favorite pose. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Cohen, Rob Benedict, Speight Jr. We have a photo op, R2M's. Love to see you there. And be at the Loud and Swain show tonight. It's going to be amazing. Matt Cohen is singing.
Guys, don't forget, if you buy karaoke shirts, Rich and I will sign them during autographs for free.
For free. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Here we go.